Good morning guys, I just took a shower, so let's get ready with me. I really enjoy get ready with me videos. I know I've only done 1, 2, and if you enjoy them, definitely like this video. So I'm getting ready for New Year's Eve. Now my look is going to look like I'm going to some sort of event, but I'm not. And if you are in the same boat as me and you don't have any plans for New Year's Eve, you should get ready too. It's always fun just dressing up, doing something a little bit different, going out of your comfort zone and not wearing sweats every single day. With that being said, let's go in with hair since I do have to put in rollers and I want them to set, and then I'll go in with makeup. And if you do have plans for New Year's Eve, let me know in the comment section. I'm really curious, especially since I'm not gonna be doing anything. That's what happens when you get puppies or you have kids. You start to not have any kind of plans where it involves like going out. It's so important to use some sort of leave-in product, especially if you have like textured hair like me. So I like going in with the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Yogurt Leave-In Conditioner. This one is very light, so if you have fine hair, I don't think it would be too heavy. I'm starting the day a little bit later in the morning, so we need to speed this hair up and just get through it. So I'm gonna go in with the Bumble. This is the heat protecting spray. It's a blow dry accelerator. It actually does help dry your hair faster. And then of course it protects your hair. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with my hair, but I do want it to be voluminous and just like a really beautiful bouncy blowout. So I'm gonna go in with my favorite. This is the Revlon Plus. I reviewed this one and the original, and I'm really enjoying the Plus. I moved the original to my other house, and this one is staying with me. If you got this for the holidays for yourself or for someone else, they are probably really enjoying it, or maybe you are really enjoying it. When I blow dry my hair and then go in with rollers, I tend to start with the bottom and then go to the top, but I think I want to do it the other way around. When I start from the bottom, I can't put in the rollers right away because they would just get caught with the Revlon Plus. So I'm thinking if I start at the top, maybe that won't happen. I like to separate the pieces in the front that frame my face. Maybe I'll do that first. Look at all of that volume. This is beautiful. Then I'm gonna go in with a smaller roller and just roll it up. I like these a lot because they stay in place and they're Velcro, so you don't need an additional clip or anything. They do a really good job at staying up. Say you're fine, but what you've been through, you're better now, you're better now. Your eyes are dry, they're filled with light, you shine inside. I'm alright, I think I'm kind. Did you find your peace of mind on your own time? How to say just what I feel. Finally, this side is done. I'm going to speed this video up and not do this side on camera, and I will see you guys for the makeup. I already put some of my skincare on, so right now I have the Verse Hydrating Station. Then I went in with the Conrad Beauty Vitamin C Oil. I had no idea, but something's going on with Conrad Beauty. They're either relaunching it or something within the new year. I'm not too sure, so when I went on the website to link some of their products in my previous video, I couldn't do that. Very odd since this is a very new brand. Now you're all caught up, so I'm gonna go in with moisturizer. I've been really enjoying this one. This one is the Verse Dew Point Moisturizing Gel Cream. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, so I'm wearing an all black look. Go figure. I wear a lot of black. If you follow me on my Instagram, you would have noticed that. But this is different. It has embellishments. It's a two-piece. It's from Opoly. I'm very new to the brand. I actually discovered this set from another influencer. It looks so nice and something that I would actually wear again, and I can also wear it individually, so just the top or just the skirt. But I'm thinking of doing a graphic eyeliner look, so I have two options I want to show you guys. It all of a sudden got quite dark. It's been a very gloomy day and I'm using natural lighting. Both looks are actually very similar. I had no idea. So there's this one, two lines, but then there's shimmer right in the inner corner, really beautiful. Or if I want to really add the shimmer, I could do this one. This I had to screenshot on TikTok. Isn't that gorgeous? Now that I'm looking at them side by side, one has eyeliner at the bottom and inner corner and the other one does not. Kind of want to be daring and go with this one on TikTok. All right, we're just gonna go for it. I'm figuring this out on the spot. Usually I would have a plan, but since this is a get ready with me, it's a little more informal. We're just gonna go with it. Now I do want a glowy base, especially since I'm not traveling and I don't have to wear a mask since I'm staying home. The benefits of staying home. I'm gonna go in with this, I don't even know what to call it, but it's kind of like a liquid highlighter, but not like a strobe. It's from Live Tinted. This is the Hueglow in Dawn. So pretty. It's like a rose gold. You can also mix this with your foundation. Depending on how I'm feeling, I do that as well. Okay, next going in with this itty bitty primer. It's by e.l.f. It's their Poreless Putty Primer. You can actually get all of them in a little set and test them out or use them for traveling. I think it's so cute. I want to test out the other ones, but I haven't yet. I think it comes with the luminous one and a matte one. I'm just gonna use the regular one. I like to focus it on my nose because that's where my pores are, or at least the ones that are really apparent. And then a little on the forehead since I'm breaking out there. I love things like this. And this one you can always refill if you want. I'm going to go in with my beloved, and this is going to be in my yearly favorites, the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It Foundation and Concealer. This is so beautiful. Doesn't feel heavy, medium coverage. I love it so much. I always forget to go in with a primer for the eyes. Again, I like to just do it first because I like it to go under the foundation and under the concealer. To make my makeup last as long as possible, I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Setting Powder and spray the sponge. All of that redness and hyperpigmentation just disappears. As you can see, there are some hyperpigmentation that are still peeking through, and I don't really want to add more foundation. So this is, even though they're calling it a foundation stick, it's more concentrated where I can just focus on those spots. But I also love using this like as a everyday type of thing. This is by Merit. Love this one so much. And then by doing that, I don't have to add too much product onto my face. Now I'm gonna add some concealer to the under eyes. I will have everything linked down below. Even though I'm not doing much for New Year's Eve this year, let's talk about what I did in past years. So my most recent one was 2 years ago, going into 2020, which we had no idea how that year was going to turn out. But I enjoyed that year because it was actually at my other house, and that was when my house was recently renovated and I just got new furniture and it just looked really nice. And it was the first time where all my friends came. I don't know if that ever happened in past years. It was nice to like reveal it to everyone, and also just being home, being cozy. I really like where you can just breathe and be able to sit on a couch if you want to. And then the year before that was the total opposite. We went to a venue and it was a whole thing where you have to like buy tickets and you get drinks, and it was a really beautiful. I want to say it was in the Lower East Side because again, I used to live in the city and Lower East Side was like the spot to go and, you know, hang out, drink and whatnot. That was a lot of fun. I'll have a picture up here if I can find it on my phone. That one was like do it for the experience but don't do it again type of thing, only because you are surrounded by so many people and it's really tight. It feels very much like a lounge club. The music was good, it's just you couldn't relax because there were so many people in there. And it was like, was it 3 levels? That was really cool. I think the dance floor was on the highest level, and if you got the tickets where they were more expensive, you could go outside. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we did not get those tickets. The year before that, what did we do? I think we had it at my apartment, if I'm not mistaken, and a lot of people stayed over. Now, mind you, I was living in a loft, a studio loft. So the loft part was the bedroom, and then everyone else was sleeping downstairs. But this couch that I have, which I knew it was an investment and I still have it to this day, it is a sofa sleeper and it's actually quite comfortable. Many people have slept on it throughout the years. So people were sleeping there, people were sleeping on the floor. I also had an air mattress. Everyone was just everywhere. A lot of my friends are coming from out of town. There were only a few that actually lived in the city. I believe this is the same one because why would it happen to my place? But my friend, she was so drunk that she peed on the floor. It must have been very little because I remember cleaning it, being super tired. With my Swiffer, I'm like, it's okay, no big deal. And it really was okay. Those things happen. And I don't know if I talked to you guys about this, but I don't really drink. I've never really been into drinking. Like, I'll have 2 drinks and I'm done. And even when I do drink, I either do 2 things. I hold it throughout the night, that 1 drink, or I don't want to hold it, so I just chug it. And I'm also lightweight and I'm Asian, so I get the Asian glow. It's just really uncomfortable when you have that Asian glow because 1, you're red. And for me, I'm red everywhere and it looks like I have a sunburn. And I get really hot. And if you really know me, I do not like being hot. Being hot makes me feel just so lethargic and I don't want to be there. And also when I drink, I'm just not a good time. I'm quiet. I just want to go in the corner. I just want to sit. You don't even have to talk to me. I'll be fine. My limit is 2 drinks, but I better be eating a ton of food before that. I remember this other friend getting drunk and she was with her boyfriend and I think they got lost. So they walked from wherever they were all the way to my apartment, which wasn't exactly close. These rollers are getting in my way. So I'm just gonna finish this up because I can't do this and talk at the same time. That was the year Mariah Carey performed, and that performance wasn't that great. And then another memorable New Year's Eve was when I was in college and I was with my boyfriend. We hosted a party at his parents' house and my friends were traveling down, a few of them, and they were actually seeing my friend that was in Orlando because of an internship, and then they came to me in Miami because I went to school there for 3 years. My one friend got so drunk that she broke the window. She literally broke the window and she has no idea how she did that. That's how drunk she was. It was her and another guy. I think they were like, I don't know, making out or something, and they had no idea. I figured out it was her because there was blonde hair in the glass, which is so ridiculous to say and I can laugh at it, but at the time I was like mortified because this is my boyfriend's house, you know? This is the first time they're meeting some of my friends and it wasn't the best impression and it was just a lot that night. And what else happened? We were doing this Girl Scout cookies, what is it called? Shots? I can't remember. Girl Scout cookies where they like shoot it in your mouth and you're like this type of thing. They're pretty good. Like, I don't taste any of the alcohol. It's very enjoyable. And those were the really memorable ones for me that just stand out. Things happen at New Year's Eve, you know? I kind of want to be a little more glowy, so I'm gonna add this cream bronzer. Pattern my skin with Laura Mercier. This is a very graphic look. I'm gonna add a little more to the brows, make them stand out even more. This one has a tint from Merit. Onto the hard part, doing the eyes. Don't even know what I should start off with. Maybe I go in with the pencil just to draw it out and then go in with liquid liner. I really don't want to mess this up. Let's start off with the easy part, highlighting the eyes. That's the easiest step for this look. Then I'm going to do a wing and I'm going to extend it a little bit longer than what I would usually do towards the eyebrow, towards the tip of the eyebrow. For my eye shape, I like to go really thin towards the inner corner and then I gradually go thicker. That was kind of tricky. I had to use a few different eyeliners and unfortunately I couldn't film it because 1, I had to stand up and do it. That's how you know I mean business, if I have to stand up and do my makeup. First I just did my regular cat eye using a pen eyeliner. That one I used the Rare Beauty one. To do this upper eyeliner, I wanted to trace it out with something lighter and not so dark, just in case I messed up, which I did and I had to fix it. I went in with this ColourPop one. It's a beige tone, so it doesn't look obvious when you apply black eyeliner over it. So this was a really great tool. Over the ColourPop, then I went in with the liquid eyeliner. This one is by Rimmel London. This is the Ink Me. Now this one is the one where it's like really liquidy, so you just gotta be careful, but that's how I got it to be so black, and to try to do it in one motion, I think it's a little bit easier using a liquid one like this. And then after that, I want to do my inner corner, but this, I want it to be really tiny and precise, so I went this is ridiculous how many eyeliners I use for this look, but I went in with the Rimmel London Scandal Eyes. This one is a really tiny tip, and it's perfect just to connect and get all those lines together, and obviously do that inner corner wing just to fix the lines so they look really smooth and as if you did it in one stroke, which we all probably didn't. I went in with this eye remover. This is like a pencil. This is by e.l.f, and it just helps get the edges looking really sharp. You can always add concealer to perfect it even more. So now we are here. We're still not done with the eyeliner, keep in mind, but I want to keep going. Maybe I'll do my waterline next, because in the photo, I believe, yeah, it's going all the way to the inner corner and under. Going back in with the L'Oreal Infallible, this will not budge. I do need to sharpen mine. I'm going to start off with just doing the waterline. She definitely smudged it out, so I'm going to use a small smudger and bring it down. So if you really need this eyeliner to stay put, you can always add some black eyeshadow powder to intensify it. I definitely close up the eyes, so it's important that I add some fake lashes to open my eyes up even more. Finally, let's get to the fun part, the glitter. It looks like she used really big glitter pieces. They really stand out. I really want to test this out. It's from Moira. I'm very new to this brand. I found it through TikTok from Rose and Ben, and they have some beautiful products like this one. And this is in Eye Contact 05. I think I want to use this. I got a few things from them. Look how pretty that is. Also, this brand is very affordable. Should I just like directly go in, or maybe should I use a brush? Maybe I should go in with a brush. So I'm going to use a flat brush, and she just has it all over the eyelids, right in between the eyeliners. So it's more concentrated in the inner corner and center, and then it kind of just diffuses. So whatever I have left on the brush is what I'm going to put towards the end. That looks more silvery than in the bottle. In the bottle, it looks more pinky silvery, but on my eyes, it looks just silver. Still really pretty. This product is incredible, and mainly because it's so pigmented and you don't see my skin peek through, which is why I like it. So you could wear this on its own and not have a base. Make sure you wait until it dries before you go in with curling your lashes or adding any kind of mascara, just because it is a liquid, it might move around at first. Going in with mascara, this one is probably the best one that I discovered this year. The Maybelline Sky High Mascara. I'm not using a primer with this one, and that's because I think this one does better without primer. It does better with the curl. So for that reason, whenever I wear this one, I don't use primer. For this just being my natural lashes, they look pretty good. You can actually see them. For fake lashes, I'm trying something different. These are not the Ardell ones. I'm trying out these Moira ones. Moira, I think that's how you pronounce it. Moira. These are the 3D Effect Bionic Vegan Faux Mink Lashes. They are quite long, but what I like about them is that they are short and then they get longer. I already know I'll have to cut them for probably the last two. Since this band is thicker, I do want to just bend it a bit so it goes on a little bit easier. And I'm also slightly bending it with my fingers. I think that looks pretty good, and you can still see the glitter through the lashes, and that's really important to me. Buffing away the excess powder. Probably had this powder on for a little too long because this eye look took so long. What should I do for lips? She did this rose color, which is really pretty. I think I figured it out. I'm gonna go in with Sand Beige. This is a mid-tone nude on me. Definitely on the cooler side. And I'm just gonna fill it in so I don't have to find a lipstick that would match. I definitely want to add some gloss. I'm gonna go in with this one. It's by Ulta Beauty, the Juice Infused Lip Oil. Mine got contaminated from doing this. That's okay. This is my go-to gloss whenever I need need to apply it over a lip liner or lipstick. Doesn't that look so juicy? Such a great affordable gloss. All right, now I'm going to set everything, going back in with the Charlotte Tilbury one. I love a good cream highlighter. This one I'm actually going to use the sponge because I do want it to stand out. And then I just pat the edges so it looks a little more seamless. It's a little bit hard to do because of these rollers, but I'm about to take them out. Just gonna add a little on the nose, brow bone, and a little bit right above the brows. Oh, and a tiny bit on the cupid's bow. Finally, I can take these rollers out. I like to start from the bottom. Doing this is always satisfying. Look at that one. And then the front pieces. And what I like to do is kind of just run everything through my fingers. Look at all of that volume. Va-va-voom. I love this. I think I need to add a little more blush. Sometimes I can lose it with all the powders and blending that I was doing earlier, but I just need like a little more. Much better. So now let's get into the outfit. I think I'm gonna add some studio lights because it's just so dark in here and the natural lighting is just not doing it. So let's do that. So this is what I'm wearing. It's from Opoly. Isn't this stunning? It's a two-piece. The top is on the shorter side, but long sleeves and the beautiful beadwork. I still have the tags on the skirt and it has a big slit, so I'm going to put these on. It is a bit heavy, so keep that in mind if you do end up getting this. But I do want to add some shimmer to the body. This is the Baby Fat body spray. Do you guys remember Baby Fat? I was a little too young to be shopping from them. Came out with beauty products and I don't know, it's a thing now, I guess. What's different about this one and the other one that I use that's more of a body oil is this one is quite shimmery. So that's kind of what I'm going for. Like, I wanna look like a disco ball. Like, this is the one time out of the year that I want to look like that. I don't think I added any hair oil to my hair, so I'm going in with this one. This is by Gisou. Maybe I'll add some jewelry. I've had these for a while. Like little stars. I want to get something else, but they totally sold out. They kind of had this vibe, but a different shape. Does anyone else struggle putting on earrings? It's always a struggle for me, especially if I'm not in front of a mirror. I just can't find the hole, okay? I don't know if I should do anything with my hair. I should just have it be, you know, big and voluminous. Maybe that's what I'll do. And then for heels, I'm just gonna wear some simple black heels. And this is my New Year's Eve look. I hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me. If you have plans for New Year's Eve, I hope you have a wonderful one, or if it's super chill like me, even though I'm dressed up. I'm wishing you guys a happy and healthy new year. And this will be my last video of this year. I'll catch you guys in the new year. Like this video, subscribe to this channel for more fashion and beauty content. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!